Are you surprised it's me here? I must admit I'm a bit surprised myself that they picked me to be the one to prepare you for tomorrow, for the trials. I need to tell you something, and just hear me out. I know that since you arrived only a few months ago, really, I might not have treated you the best. I may have been overly critical of you, and I never really gave you the benefit of the doubt. So I'm sorry about that. But, I mean, can you blame me? I mean, you're an outsider. We don't get too many of those, and when you are told certain things over and over again about outsiders from the elders, and, you know, this world, this place is all I've ever known. You're different. You came from over the wall. I don't even know what's on the other side. That's something only you can know. And how could I have known that you would end up being you and end up being able to do the things that you can do? How could I have known? But still, I should have treated you better. And I'm sorry. But now that we're here, the eve of the trials, I want you to know that you have my full support. And I'm rooting for you. I know you might think that the trials were designed to eliminate outsiders, but that is actually not the case. There's something I don't think you've been told, and you deserve to know. This is something that people from here, like myself, are taught in school. Everyone knows. Everyone knows this. After the first end of the world, there was a prophecy. Prophecy from an unnamed man. His name has been lost to time, but he had many predictions, all of which have come true. But there's one prophecy yet to be fulfilled. This prophet spoke about a second end of the world. But an end that was not guaranteed, you see. This prophet also spoke of someone, an outsider to our community, who would come and save us from this second end of the world. Now, we hear so many things, I never thought much of it, and we've had others come. Others have done these trials and failed terribly. They are not meant to be so easily passed, but You're different. There's something about you, I think. I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. But there's something about you that makes me think that you're the one from those prophecies. You're the outsider who's going to save us all. Who's to say? Trials have yet to happen, of course. But we'll get into that a little bit later, okay? Firstly, I just need to make sure that you're in stable enough condition to do these trials. Okay, I'm not going to do too much, but it's standard procedure. Firstly, I'm going to check your eyes. Your eyes will be very important in these tests, these trials, so it's important, imperative, that they're in good working order. I have a light here, and for starters, I just would like for you to follow the light with your eyes. Don't move your head, just use your eyes to follow this light. You're gonna be okay. I know you might be concerned for tomorrow, but if you are who I think you are, if you are as capable as I think you are, then I think you're gonna do just fine. And honestly, I hope you are. I hope you are the one from those prophecies. People like to ignore what's going on right now. Crops are dying. Been more solar flares than normal. Things are not quite as they seem. Something's happening. Something's brewing in the air. And it's high time that we have someone who can save us, who can prevent us losing all that we have. I'm gonna get a little closer to your eyes. Just stare straight ahead. Get over here. Keep staring straight ahead. Does the light bother you? Or is it okay? Okay. This side now. Stare straight ahead. Then follow the light again. I think that's fine. Next, I just want to check around your neck. Feel around here as well. Okay, I'm going to start with this side. Just relax. If anything is uncomfortable, just let me know. Go around you a little bit here as well. None of this is uncomfortable. Good. Let me check the other side. Over here. That feels okay. Good. You know, no one truly knows, except for the elders, what the trials consist of. Which I know is not so much a comfort for you to hear. But we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't. But I want you to succeed. It's not much, but maybe it'll help. I have some connections, we'll say. And they weren't able to tell me much. But the 5 trials are themed. And they were able to give me one word for each trial. And I know from this you won't necessarily know exactly what the trial really consists of, but maybe it'll get you thinking anyway. I shouldn't tell you these things. I could get in a lot of trouble, but I want you to succeed. I do. And you know what? It's worth risking everything to help you. I can't explain why, but it just feels right in here. So, again, I don't know much about each trial. I just know these 5 words. The first trial, the theme is echo. This trial, I actually know a little bit more about, not the others. All I know is there's a special chamber that, if one is not strong enough, may lead you to be driven insane. So that's something. A lot of people haven't made it past this one, but that's all I know. Of course, they don't televise the trials. I tried that once and it didn't go over well. But there are other ways that you are essentially tracked throughout these trials, and we'll get into that. The second trial is fire. And all I know about this trial is that when they say fire, they might not mean in the literal sense of the word. But again, I don't know more than that. God, I can't believe I'm actually telling you all this stuff. It's fine. Third trial. Excuse me. Third trial. Shadow. There's only one person who's ever made it past this. And all I know is when you go through that trial, you will never be the same person again as you were going into it. Fourth trial is time. What could that mean? So many different things. And then finally, the fifth, reflection. But no one has ever made it past time. No one has even gotten to reflection before, so that one's a complete mystery. But if you do succeed, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Next, I'm supposed to put these special wristbands on you. I have one for each side. Part of their method for tracking you and your progress through these trials. These wristbands are special. They have electrodes built into them that kind of monitor your health, your state of being, heart rate, things like that, as you complete these trials. So I am to put one on each side. Okay? Very stylish. But we'll start with this arm over here. Perfect. I'm going to put this around your wrist. Put this over here. There we go. Does that feel nice and secure? Perfect. Grab the other one. This side. Give me your wrist. Put this through here. Does that feel okay? Good. I have something else for you. Personal gift, I guess. Just a trinket rather, it's not important, but I found this when I was in the farming district. It looks old. I don't know who it belonged to or what about it, but I'd like you to have it. Keep it close just to remember while you're in there that there's people on the outside rooting for you. I guess. And it's just this star, this little jewel of some kind in the center. I don't know. Represents light, perhaps, and, well, you certainly are, at least seemingly, a strong light in this dark world, these dark times, so made me think of you. So I'll leave it over here for you, but just something personal for me. Next, one other thing. Again, I want you to succeed in these trials, and I'm not supposed to help you out, but I've already messed that up by telling you the themes of the 5 trials. In addition to the wristbands, they will be using heat maps to track you, and, well, they like to add, let's say, additional challenges within each trial based on how you're doing. And they send these extra challenges after you, utilizing those heat maps. Well, I don't think that's fair, personally. I think the trials should remain as they are. And in my opinion, that's cheating by randomly throwing in other unnecessary obstacles. So, they don't know about this, but this is a special tincture that I acquired that will basically make it so all those heat maps and sensors will not capture you. They won't know quite where you are, so if they try to send something in there after you, they won't be able to find you, at least based off of the heat maps. So how it works is I'll rub some on your face, maybe even your hands, and it'll make you essentially undetectable, and kind of seeps in and kind of covers your whole body, so don't worry about that. I'm going to apply a little bit here. Start with this side over here. Get your neck too a little bit. This side. And then let me just apply a little bit on your arms as well. Okay. Hold out this arm for me. And like I said, it'll kind of sink in and go everywhere on you. But this way, the trials are a little bit more fair. This arm. There. Everything's gonna be okay. I believe in you. And I'm not the only one. You have fans, shall we say. But now I must leave you to get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. And I want you to have the best chance that you can have. Everything's gonna be just fine. All right. See you in the morning.